you know, maybe I can be silly before the stream starts. Hello, Ghost. How are you? Hope you're well. Um, Nice to see you again. So I don't mind a bit of maybe a bit of silliness on the lead up to the start of the stream, and then silliness after maybe, and then deadly serious the rest of the time. But okay, so we should be live. So let's hit that button. Howdy, partners! So just excuse me a little bit of silliness. So don't worry, we're not going to be silly today, but. Yeah, one of the kids found this pair of glasses, and I thought, good for a laugh. Only trouble is, I can't see when they're on. So, hello Jeffrey as well. Thank you for coming in, Jeffrey. Jeffrey? Goes 57 and Jeffrey. Thank you very much for coming in. It's very kind of you. Right, yeah, I'm not going to be silly. Only small amounts of silliness is allowed, isn't it? So they say. Anyway, I want to start off with showing you something rather unusual. Sorry, my volume is down a bit, so hard to hear what you were saying. Right. I was saying about the glasses. I put those silly glasses on, and I was just saying that one of my kids found some silly glasses, and I thought I'll put them on just for, I don't want. So I got silliness at the front and silliness at the end, but not silliness while we're playing the game. Apart from she talks a bit loud sometimes. So anyway, to start off, as a way of kind of warming up. Happy Saturday. Yeah, sorry my volume is down. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully you caught that. First thing I want to do before we actually do a stream, right, is I thought I'd show you this very interesting thing somebody did in Starfield, right? They did the character creation, and this is who they did. I don't know if you can see it, right, but that is Todd Howard. So I don't know if you can hear me on the mic, but that somebody did Todd Howard in Starfield. An extremely good likeness. Now I've been trying to do that this morning and I can't seem to do it. The hairstyle isn't there. So anyway, let me get it on the tablet now. So that's the silliness over for today. So so there you are, Todd Howard. What a happy man he is. So yeah, I enjoyed that one. So I'm going to try. I was trying to recreate it and start as Todd Howard would, and I set up a fantastic trap. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, of course you won't, Ghost. It's not Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, it is just in space. Right. We have solved the problem of hitting the books. I took off all the mods. I can't remember how many is on there, but it's probably about 50. I took them all off, which is very dangerous because sometimes that corrupts it if you take off a lot. But because it's not too many, it worked. And I went to the vanilla. I restarted the, closed the program down, restarted it, and then restarted the console, so that it kicked off those mods. So you just got to press the disable button, and did it, and it came up the first time I spoke to Savos Aaron, and it worked. So we're okay. So now I put all those mods back on. So let's hope it doesn't break it. If it does, I'll have to restart things. So we've got hitting the books. But also today we might do this one as well, reforge the Gauldur Amulet, and a little job at the end to squeeze in. Maybe we can have a bit of fishing. We're trying to pinch a garnet, and we could also think about investigate the ruins of Arkanthams. Yeah, so it looks like it is the mods. So first of all, I took out anything that was to do with AI. Now, none of those AI was supposedly the main characters. It was only the side characters on one. Haste was just making little tiny adjustments to the game, like, you know, how much a torch shines, you know, how much bounty there is, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, so what we'll do is let's carry on and do hitting the books. But, you know, we'll do the second one, and if we could do Arkham Times, we could do that as well. Right, so welcome everybody to Skyrim. Well, we didn't want that, did we? I think I'm. Oh, I have got some stuff on me. Well, that's depressing, isn't it? I don't think she has. I mean, it doesn't seem to be much on me, so I've got 200 spare. Come let it. So we have hitting the books. Okay, so that means I'll take that one as well. So that means we have to go to Fellglow Keep. Okay, so we can either go from there and go up. We could zoom in on this map, because it doesn't look as though it's easy to get to, does it? You know, on the Xbox, you know, it shows the roads, so you can work out exactly where to go. So we'll probably go there and slice somebody's head off. Oh, we are indoors, aren't we? So yeah, let's get cracking. So it looks like every time we get a problem with a mob.
You there? I have questions for you. You were in Starfield, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
None of your business.
I know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intelligence.
I like
Tolfdir is still there now,
intelligence.
is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns.
You must be kidding. Hello, Jag. Right, let's write you down, Jag. Jag Gaming, hello, how are you, sir? I'm a little bit preoccupied lately, so I'm not having quite so much time watching the other streams at the moment. So anyway, I don't think it's got anything to do with him.
Something was discovered in Starfield that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone to deliver word.
Well, it's because I'm the best.
Precisely like the sort of thing that should.
Hello, Skyrim modder.
Especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
I got confused then. I wonder why I was writing down Skyrim. Well, I've got to turn the page already. Isn't that delightful news? Right, okay, turn the page. Right, okay. So, yeah, nice to see you, Skyrim modder as well. So we managed to fix that problem of hitting the books. I'd love to slice his head off. Maybe we'll do that at some point.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
They're not any concern of mine either. So yeah, it's hot. So I've got to leave a little bit of a gap in the window. You know, maybe I could leave a bit more. So it's going to get hot. I've got a fan going. So you know, my greatest fan is that's a funny one, wasn't it? So my greatest fan is watching. So but basically, you know, so people that kind of like space games have said it's not a space game, and basically he's right. It is actually it's just an RPG. It's a typical Bethesda RPG. So it's not a space game. It's not a space simulator. There's just sequences where, you know, you leave the planet and you're in space for a little bit. You might get a couple of, you know, a ship or two, but it's mostly just fast traveling. In fact, you can bypass that whole bit completely and not even bother going into your ship, because once you've unlocked a location, you can just fast travel there anyway. So you don't really have to bother about the space flight, really, because it's you know, it's kind of fairly bare kind of spare flight, really. Space flight, it's really just in space, and that's it. So you know, there's nothing heavy going on space-wise for you space people. You know, it's not really a space simulator. It's merely just touches on it, just to give you a little bit of something to do as you're leaving the planet. That's all. But everything that we like about a Bethesda game is, you know, which is RPGness, talking to people, you know, getting to know them, going on the missions. It's all that. Basically, 90% of it is that. But it's starting to get going now. I'm starting to get into it. But let's try not. I'll try not to talk about it too much. But, I thought I'd show you that Todd Howard recreation. I tried doing one, but it looks slightly like it. Oh, here comes the dragon. They always come, don't they, to weigh me down before I go into the castle. Every time. Well, there's not much we can do with the dragon in the air. Oh, this is the one where they all fire a load of fiery stuff. I'll tell you what, we'll let the dragon deal with that. Right, let's see. I think I did do a little bit smithing on our gear, so it's slightly higher than it was. You know, not a tremendous amount, but a little bit higher. Because we haven't got anything that will do smithing. I've just found something that was smithing and deconstructed it, I think. So we might be able to do it now. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Oh, that got rid of one. So that makes it a little bit easier for me now. That's 350, so that's worth it. That's 900. We'll always picking up that plus that. Well, yeah, may as well pick it all up then. So let's go. Right, yeah, you just fight the dragon, you know. While they're doing that, how dare you attack the Lady of Rohan! Off with his head! Has no effect on me. Get back! Vicious flame Atronak. Oh yeah, I always forget that, don't I? It's funny how I always forget things, isn't it? Right, now we've got to deal with a dragon. Could you deal with that dragon there, please? I'm not an archer. Or we could just go in. I say we just go in. You know. We got a key? No. Oh yeah, we got to go over there. Got that. But at least I remembered. That's the main thing. At least I remembered that. Yeah, the little marker's down there. Got no pointy arrows. Don't expect pointy arrows anymore. In Elder Scrolls 6, it won't be a pointy little arrow like that. Probably. I mean, it might. Just an apprentice. He did not know any better than to attack you instead of the dragon. Yeah. I thought he was going to get preoccupied by the dragon. Really. Where is there a book? Oh, on top there. So every time you always got to go a bit low, don't you? You go in there. It's alright if you want fishing clothes, isn't it? Right, come Lydia. Let us forge ourselves a path through these infested dungeons. That's it. Oh no! Get back! Oh, you flew in front of my shield there. Don't know where the other one went. Right, I'm going to attempt to go a little bit slower. Yeah, I know it's funny that. Yeah. Everybody else I see goes faster than me, so I always thought I was slow. Not really. I'll eat that. Sort of Lady Eowyn would have done. Have a little snack in between.
What is it?
It is I, the Lady Eowyn. Come to cut off your heads. I have a shield that can resist your vicious armour. Sorry, your flames. Oh dear, we have some spiders. Now I'm scared. It stops spit. It doesn't stop spit, unfortunately. Poison, should I say? Get back! Get back! Off with her head! You might hear that a lot during this. Hang on. You don't even get a shield bash. Thanks for the arrow, I'll give you that back in a minute. Could do with a weapon which collects souls, really. Is there a point for getting that? Right, okay. Go, Lydia. Why don't you just go up the stairs? It'll be a lot easier. In the long run it will be. Off with your head!
You will.
There you go then. As far as I know, it's still Eowyn, which is winning the race to who you want to see on a Saturday. Unless I haven't seen it for for a couple of days, because I had half the family over, and that was nice to see them again. So Jess couldn't make it because she was working, but hopefully, they're coming back on Monday, so hopefully Jess will be. She said she should be available Monday, so hopefully we can all be together. Yeah, well, me and the kids, nobody else. Right. Okay. Let's go up here to the side passages and see what there is. Oh, did I step on a trap there? I may have done. Well, it looks like Lydia caught that. I hit the trap, she caught it. I think that's fair. I think that's fair, actually. I'll heal her, really. She can take it. Lydia can take it. Right, any mush to take? Let's see. I was looking there just in case there's gold. There you are. Not going to pick up that. Oh, well, of course there had to be a chest in there. Lydia stepped on. Why is it Bethesda? Oh, it's because of a low beam. Oh, sorry, I was going to say something about Bethesda then. Yeah. I have noticed that we get easily caught on things and we can't jump over it. They don't like automatically go up a little step. Well, they do on stairs, but if there's like a little step in the, some stones or something, it's like, we can't go up. It's funny that, isn't it? It seems to be exclusive to Skyrim. Every other game, they just go up naturally. And yeah, that's in the other game, which I won't mention again for fear of being ridiculed. And surprisingly enough, it's not really getting many views. I don't know why I bothered. It could be because it's not live and it was not on the mic. But I'll try and do another on the mic at some point. Your character has problems with. Let me just freeze that a minute. Make sure whose head you take off. Good point, guys. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, Lydia. My character has problem with forges. What do you mean? You can't forge stuff on the forge? There's that trap then. Don't know. I missed that. I tend to be looking down a little bit. Oh dear, it's one of those. Well, I'm not going to let Lydia do it. It must have a range of height. So, oh, I don't really have time to take anything. Well, first of all, we're going to do that. So I'm just thinking, could take a while. Then I'll do that as a safety precaution. May not work. And then quickly switch. Off with her head! Don't stand in front of me, Lydia. Oh, I thought that was you were doing the final blow. That she must have rebounded. So that was just a little practice, Right, I'll open the gate. Hey, Lady Eowyn is not very good on the lock picking, but that's a vampire, is it? Probably a bad idea to wake up a vampire, isn't it? Right. Trying to keep up with the chat. Get in a position where I cannot do anything, no movement, not making anything, nothing. Oh dear. I've had that very occasionally on the Xbox where it kind of just stops.
Oh.
But it's not very often. So again, it's probably a mod. You know, mods are always going to cause some issue somewhere. So yeah, it's anything that is changing the smithing could be, it could be that. As a wild guess. Oh, Kyle, were you in as well? And then you popped out. Sorry if I missed you there, Kyle. Sorry about that. Welcome, Kyle. There's Master Vampire there. Right. So I'll try and go a little bit, a little bit slower, not go so, huge of turns going at rapid speed, but I'm slow compared to other people. Honestly, I am. I've researched it. Oh. I'll let it live for a few minutes. See, what I could do is get a blacksmith apron and make that my blacksmithing apron. It's not a bad plan. Have I got a blacksmith apron? I don't appear to. I don't trust it. I do believe we can do more damage with our shield now, so we might actually be able to smash them to death. Let me just check that theory. If I can find it. Block. I do believe we have got that. Yeah, 5 times damage, and then what we'll do is we'll work up to that, disarm them, and then when we get to there, we can knock them down. So we are going to do this whole tree, and we can move faster, because I hate the fact we slow down when we put the shield up. Hold on, Lydia. Excuse me.
Oh.
Okay. See, they always move. Right then, let me find out where to go next. I'm not going to use the, clairvoyance. That's the wrong way to go. No, we'll work this out by myself. Right, it's that way. There, I do believe. And if you flick those switches, just to let you know, if you freed the vampires, they would have attacked the mages. What, with their bare hands? Just think they would have lasted 5 minutes. But yeah, I suppose. Oh yeah, I suppose I could have. Didn't think of that one. That's something that passed by. Right, okay, it's nothing there. There's an apron there as well.
Is someone there?
No.
I knew it. Gods, no.
Try as you might,
Someone
you
there.
shall not reach the lady.
You're pathetic.
You wait till I can move fast.
All you got?
They're not honing in on you. Get back, you foul creatures! For the Lady Eowyn come to wipe this place clean of you infested, conjuring nutcases. Alright, okay, I'm running then. Right, come on. Oh! Right, okay, let me just stop and take a nap. Right, okay, so it's all getting a little bit action, I'll try and hang on for dear life. We do pathetic potions, although that was not quite so pathetic, so we'll go with that one. Right then, let's see. I did used to use the oh, I could have used that. I did used to use the damaged stamina when I'm doing my original play. I did use that at times, especially the one that reduces it by 100%. I used to do that, so they run out of stamina. So it can be useful at times. Get back! The layer Eowyn is here! Off with her head! Alright, not then. Oh dear, I seem to be on fire!
Prepared to die.
Not today. Right, I'm just going to hide here a minute. I could just do normal. I'll tell you what, let's do normal healing. Might be,
You won't get the best of me.
don't think I can do it double. So we'll do that. You take care of that then, Lydia. Just got to recover for a minute. You're not getting me. Right, resist fire. Let's think clearly today. Good luck with that one. Let's back up my own stupidness with
Yeah. Fire frost.
put that up and explosion down there. Get back! Off with your head! Sorry, I might turn the volume down when I get a little bit excited. Where'd the other one go?
Burn.
She kept on running, did she? Yeah, down there. Why don't you come up here?
Die.
Face the Lydia, I will save you from this vicious mage. There you are. Oh, there's more. 'Tis more about. Back, you foul mages! For you up against the Lady Eowyn. Oh, I thought that was me going over the table then. Get back! How dare you attack the Lady Eowyn with nought on but her sword and shield. I was trying to think of something then. Couldn't think of anything, so I thought it sword and shield. Well, I think we sorted that out. No panicking going on here. We seem to be getting a lot of backpacks. I think it's something to do with the anniversary edition. But yeah, that's quite nice. I mean, they're not worth a tremendous amount, but I mean, yeah, they're worth it. 10 times, I'll sell that. I never do, by the way. I just put them in a box and never see them again. You know. Yeah. Hate to think how much space I'm using up. You know, just with trash in every one of my boxes on all of my plays. Be careful of your swings. Lydia is at the stage where you could one-shot her. Well, I can't kill her because I have a mod on which protects her. So I thought to, you know, future-proof our relationships, we'd make her indestructible. Because otherwise, you know, I'll take a lot of flack. So I'm trying to reduce the flack. I think have I done that one? Right, okay. Ruined books. So am I going a bit slower? Hopefully I'm going a little bit slower. No, Jerry fell over the bar. Did that one as well. And also over the bar. Oh dear. Thank you. Right, over at the top of that, Lydia, there we go. Nothing in there from what I can see. Now I am thinking of completely changing all my mods, but that'd probably break it even more, wouldn't it? Because I've seen a lovely load order of 150 mods, which totally changes the game. Well, totally changes the look of the game. And I'm very tempted to do that. And some of them are ones I did not think we had on the PlayStation, so I'll be looking those up. So but I might not do all of them. I may just pick and choose the ones that I want and add them to these. But I mean, it could be different outfits. I think it's different outfits as well, different weather mod. So yeah, I might keep the one I have. So we'll see. But you know, I've got to be a bit careful.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do it on a new character. That's a good idea. That'd be a good idea. It'd be a good idea to test it on a new character first. Go on. I'm going to move on slow. Back! The Lady Eowyn is here. She comes from far and wide to slice off thy head. We are doom driven. As they say at the Battle of Lord of the Rings. Death! Death! Sorry, I got went a little bit too far there. Please put your earplugs in now. Sorry about that. You know, we want to inject a little bit of Lord of the Rings in. You know, it's where we came from, the Lord of the Rings. Got to thank these skeletons for giving us all this bone meal, haven't you? Right, I think I'm turning a bit too fast. Let me slow down a bit. Fishy, thissy, fishy, thissy. I'll take that in case I can deconstruct it and never use it. Right, it's always a good idea to look in here. So how's everybody? Everybody well? How is your Razor Zombie? We'll never be using that, but we'll eat it. How you getting on with your character, Ghost? I mean, is all back to normal, or you've kind of restart and forget your old character, or have you been able to get it working again? I presume you might have started on something else now, but I won't prejudge what you've done. Oh, hang on, was that a skill book there? No. So hopefully, it'd be nice if you could do the one that you want to do. What kind of can't think of the word, character, that's it. What kind of character you're doing now? And the people watching, what kind of characters you're doing? So far everything is okay. Oh good, I'm glad to hear that, Ghost. It's nice to and by the way, if I come through a terrific battle against the odds, nice positive comments and a slap on the back would be nice. Or a cheer, or something. I mean, no, I'm not aiming at you, Ghost. I'm aiming at everybody. But just to rouse me up and wind me down. It doesn't work. The shield doth strike. Was there somebody else hitting me then? I better have saved it. If I am, I'll be very apt to guess. Shield does not absorb. I do. Well, I hope. I should be able to. Am I able to? Yeah, blocking with a shield reduces fire, frost and shock damage by 50%. So it is actually blocking it, not totally, but it's cutting it in half. And I say cutting it in half is rather good. Get back! Lydia takes one, I take there. What a partnership. Forged in battle. Well done, Lydia. What did you do with the body? Hide it? Why have they never got anything on them? Tankard, dresser. I won't bother looking at them. What's that there? Right, okay. We must be getting near the end. Sandwich might be handy right now. It's not far, is it? Oh. It looks like it is a bit far. This is round that corner. It's not round that corner. Oh, that's just because we went in the other door, isn't it? That's right, we did go in the other door. Right, okay. Right, right, I worked out. It's alright. We tested this one, but it is the wider one. Come, Lydia! The lady is in need at the moment. We're very needy. How do I get through that door? He asked. I hope I'm in the right place, because if not, I'll be very upset. You do need to look at their inventory to find the key. Well, I did go into their inventory, didn't I? Did I forget a key? I can't remember seeing a key, but then again I'm blind. Oh yeah, I thought that was something. Maybe it's that one. Maybe I've missed this one. Let's get a torch out. I've got a very long list on this character. It's great, isn't it? I mean, when I check them, I would have noticed that. So why haven't there been a key in there? Maybe it's hanging on something. That almost makes sense, doesn't it? Sapphire, gold ring. I mean, you can't have something much better than that, really. Then you have not killed the one with the key. That makes a lot of sense. Right, okay, I haven't killed the one with the key, but apparently to get through that door, I need a key. Right, okay, let's go back. We may have missed one. I mean, usually they're near where it is, isn't it? What's this? A Skyrim. Right, let me just see if we've missed anybody who has the key. Usually is near where it is. So we'll have another look, see if there's any more bodies. Ah, there's somebody banging on the drum there. That must be the one. Back! Oh, I missed. Stun them with the shield, slice off their head. Hopefully he's got the key. Thank you! I've been looking for that. And he's very familiar as well. Don't like him. I like people that are familiar. Well, we can actually deconstruct things here. Not when I'm in combat. I thought he was the last one. There's a stone of Benzariah. So we'll have that one. I don't need to make that. I've got a few, and we haven't really used much, have we? Oh, I can see some red dots coming. Let me put the shield up a minute and knock the door. Shh! Keep quiet, Lydia. As we say in Rohan, we may have been rumbled. Now, if I hide long enough, I might be able to do this. See? They are unaware of me now. What a... Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay. Actually, can I do... did I do a... yeah, because I get confused with characters. Can I do... so let's... at random. Can I do smithing? I could absorb health. But we're not really a battle axe. But smithing, can I do smithing? We can. So we could, do like a necklace or something and do smithing. But first I've got to put my alchemy gear on. So let's do a bit of smithing. That's what the game's all about. Got to do the smithing. So yeah, I did that with another character. I did it with a blacksmith apron. I thought that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I mean, they're only going to 12, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? Anything that kind of, is good for us. Smithing only on jewellery or armour. Yes. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I did a necklace. I thought I made that. Maybe you haven't heard that yet. Yeah, I found those. So I can I think I deconstructed, but I found 2, so that gave me a chance of deconstructing one while I do the other. So just see if I've got another one. I haven't. This, of course, I can't see because sometimes I forget to put, that it's a ring of, alchemy or something. Get to do that. I usually do, but occasionally I forget. Yeah, oh well, yeah, I had a battle axe. Yeah, well, I was only just seeing if I had smithing, so I just picked the first thing that was in the Hugo. So, as method in me madness, it's not always that, I'm going to put it on there. I just did that because that was the top one. So, sorry if that threw you a little bit there. Now, it's got to be better than what we've got, so there's no point in me doing this if it's not going to be any better than something I already got. And I don't think we've got very good soul gems. Yeah, it's only 7%, so let me just see what I have. Because, I've got gloves. I think I just got gloves. So, I don't think I got a smithing apparel. Pretty sure I'm So it's just where is it? Gloves. Yeah, so just gloves. So I just need clothes and clothes, a ring, and I mean it'd be better than nothing. Put it this way. So let's do a gold ring. I've got nothing to kind of improve it really, so we'll have to just go with this, and then we'll do that one. So it's not much. Oh, hang on, I might be able to. I might have an enchant, a thing to increase enchanting on a potion. So I'm always making those. Potion of Potion of Fortify Enchanting. Oh, you haven't done one? Well, have I got a potion of, a potion or draft of it? Yes. Okay, let's take that. Right, so let's do the item. Let's do a ring. Yeah, I know, but I mean, this helps it go up. So I want the enchanting to go up. So it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. This is what I always do. You gotta gradually work your way up there, and then when you go, when you want to do top stuff, then obviously you gain, hopefully by then you've gained enough. And I usually take a second time, because you can't usually do 2 things in 1 minute. So I will take it as a second time and do the necklace, because it pretty much just has enough for 1 really. So let me name that. So although it's not a lot, it's at least, I like to do it like this, call it smithing or something, just so that I know what it is. I know where to find it straight away. So look for the smithing one. So I don't think we've got any more potions, so we'll leave that now. Yeah, well, we've only got a 10 now, which actually might still be worth doing. Let me just first of all see. Also, getting your enchantment. Yeah. This is why I'm doing it. Really, right from the start of my first character, I was always enchanting, even if it was 1%. I was always doing the enchanting right from the start of the game, because I knew about that stuff, and because it was easier to do it in this than it was in Oblivion, it made it a lot easier. So yeah, that. So I'm going to do it on that. So we may as well, as long as we got some half decent ones, you know, if it's going into the common ones, it's probably not worth doing. But even then, it's still worth doing. You know, because it's an improvement, and you know we can forge a potion which, you know, gets the blacksmithing up. You know, all the better, isn't it? Sorry, not. I mean, when you're on the bench or the other thing. Right, smithing. Hurry up before it runs out. Luckily, PlayStation, you know, they select it for you. So hopefully I did that in time. So I paused them for a second to think. Right, let's see if that is the 4 items, because you need clothes. Right, it's all down on the smithing section. So we have the clothes, we have the necklace, we have the ring. The other thing is the gloves. So now we have 4 things. So before we were getting 17%, but now we're going to get, you know, looks like I just missed it. So it looks like we got, what's that, 21, 22. Looks like we got 22 on top of that. So, you know, that's 39 altogether. So that gives us a little bit more of a bump up. It's got to be a bump up to get to the next tier, of course, which you know, always makes me cry. Well, you didn't like that one? Alright. Hang on, we go back to my timer on the phone. Could be a tad bit longer. Yeah. I've got something in my mouth for some. A little nibbler. Oh, I think it's a nut. I had a couple of nuts. Yeah, that's probably why I'm nutty. I did have a couple of nuts. Now I forgot what I was going to say now. It's completely thrown me, that little piece of nut. Yeah, like a nut fabric. Yeah, anyway, let's move on. Right, I'm trying to think where. Yeah, right, we got. Let me do that. Yeah, I did that, I think. And now we got to go to the map. So now we got to forge on, which should be that other door. I don't remember where it is. Hang on, get clairvoyance, so it saves me thinking. You know, it's terrific strain on my huge brain. Really is round there, is it? It's probably down there and round there. Is that what it is? Isn't it through there? I thought it was there. I went outside.
Huh?
That wasn't what I wanted to do. I think that was the other door. Sorry about that. You know, I did a hasty decision there. See what I mean? Don't know why I'm putting it away. I've got to get back out in a minute. Oh no. Here we go. It's decided to let's hope I haven't got a marker on the map. Let's have a look. Right. What's happened now? Where was I when I lost myself? Came in here, did that. So I could kind of smith it up now, but it may not be that we got enough to take us up to the next one anyway. I don't think where I was going. Where was it I was going? Where we had a door that we could go through. I mean, it could have been. It could be this actually. It could have been there, because we went in here, we came all the way down here, and it was like a dead end, wasn't it? Is it a dead end? Yeah, it's a dead end. So it should be in that door. So yeah, it looks like that was the right place. It was out there. I hope. Sometimes Clever does like for the character to go through the solid wall. Yeah, wonder why it does that. Dare I say it's slightly different in that other stupid game I was talking about. But it doesn't sell for so long on the on that Starfield one.
Oh.
It's not. It's kind of arrows. It's like it leaves little arrows, that moving arrows that are moving forward towards your target, but it doesn't stay on. It stays on for about a minute and then it goes off. So it's not constantly on. So every now and again you've got to turn off the scan to turn it back on again. It's a little bit annoying. This is a bit odd. Watch out, Lydia. It's leading back out. Hang on. This is not making a lot of sense here. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Because that's going to take us out, isn't it? Or it's a new path opened. This leads out. I will eat a banana probably. Watch out for the trap. There it is. If I hadn't paused and looked down, I might have been alright. Well, it's all gone a bit iffy all of a sudden. It does that, doesn't it? Clairvoyance. Sometimes it works. Oh, there we go. It's got a nasty habit of, you know, completely going wrong. You thought they fixed it by now, wouldn't you? Well, it looks like it's back on track again. It's good at confusing itself, isn't it? It's doing a darn good job of confusing me, I know that. Take it that way? Or that way? Am I going back down again? If I'm going back down, I'll... Hello. Please be kind to... this is looking more promising. I think. It should be, yeah, it should be up here. I think. Yeah, it seems to be back on track now. Right, okay, Lady Eowyn is ready now. I won't do it again. I don't want to wake everybody up. Right, okay, I think we're nearing our quarry now. Yeah, sometimes that's a very good point, Ghost. I'm glad you said that before I went too far. Should be down here, isn't it? Or is it over here? Where is the mage? That's the only place I can think of. I don't remember seeing anybody as we came through in a cell. We just saw vampires. Unless I killed the guy in the cell. I very much doubt it. I would have seen the... Oh, there it is there. Right, okay. Right, thank you, Ghost, for telling me that. Requires a key. Right, okay, there's a load of switches here. Right. So obviously it's the middle one. Right, okay, thank you, Ghost, for telling me that.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along. I promise I'll help you get out of here.
Oh, okay. But where are the books?
The books? Oh, I see. I thought perhaps... Well, I thought you'd come for me. But yes, the books. The caller will have
Well,
them.
yeah, I've come for
She was
you.
most interested in one of the volumes, although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up.
Well, you should get yourself to safety. The Lady of
Don't you need
Rohan
my help?
will do the job for you. I can handle this on my own. I don't need any help. If you don't get away from me right now, I may kill you myself. I mean, that's frightening, wouldn't it? But I won't ask for help. This will be easier without you getting involved. I mean, I got Lydia. What else would I do? I can handle this on my own, Orthorn, or should I ask for his assistance? please let me know while I digest a biscuit. They're not digested biscuits. I'm moving my coin. Did I? You know, will you give me something if I, you know, if it comes with me?
All right, then.
I'll probably kill him, so...
I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here.
A bargaining chip. What's a bargaining chip? Now, being a guy who never gambles... Yeah, I know, it's strange that. But, yeah, I only gambled about twice in my life. I've never bothered since, because gambling's a mugs game. Sorry, I'm sorry, it is. It is a mugs game. You're playing against a game and get, you know, something that's stacked against you. So that's my personal opinion. I mean, feel free to laugh at that one. He's probably going to come with me now, isn't he? He is. Don't be a fool, Hawthorne. The way the Lady Rohan will charge in first. I'll be at the front, you stay right at the back.
Necromancers. Be careful.
Should I give him some courage? I mean, that'd probably put him over the top, wouldn't it? I didn't know he's with me now, Ghost. He's with me. I think I'll start with some oak flesh before flying in at terrific force. I will get unrelenting force handy. Because, you know, when I go charging in, my God, they fall back. At least that's the hope. I'll give courage to Lydia. I won't give it to him because I don't want him to throw his life away needlessly.
I've never been more ready.
And then we'll do some oak flesh. I'll tell you what. We're not very good on potions, but if we have something that would do... Is it conjuration? No. Hang on. What? Let me just get this right. It's illusion. I don't waste magic on him. Right. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Oak flesh. So it's alteration. So if I take a potion of alteration, because you know, the lady needs a potion of alteration, that will make it last longer. 75% longer. So I say we take that first, then do oak flesh. Although we're going to have a conversation first. Alright, okay, we'll forget that then. Then we'll do it. Sorry about that, I didn't think. I haven't got your shield out, lady. Right, let's go in very carefully. You know, somebody could call on us at any minute. Is that the same person? Skull. Bag of bones. Right. So I did the Meridia one with my Tara main, you know, with all the mods on and all the animations that you hate because, you know, everybody keeps seeing me picking flower. I don't do it all the time. I just do it now and again when it pleases me because you've only got to put a weapon in your hand and then it won't do the animation. So I don't do it all the time. I'm not that stupid. Right, I thought that was it, just there, but I think it's a little bit further on then. Excuse me. Could you show me the way, please? It's where I was earlier. Somebody made a hell of a mess down here. I wonder who that could have been. Right, where did we go? Around the corner. Right. Dare I go through there first? The lady would like to have a look around first, make sure, you know. Well, that'll do. I mean, that's a pretty penny, isn't it? As we say in Rohan, we say that. Pretty penny. What is it? Actually, what is the monetary, the money in Lord of the Rings? Do they have Did he ever say anything about money? Not that I'm obsessed with money. What was adventure packs? I could get a whole troop of followers, couldn't I? There is a follower system mod, but I'm not going to put that on. I think it's best to have it on a new game, I think they said, and you've got to reset all your thingies and all that lot. So I'm not going to go down that route. I think one is more than enough. You know, as I did with my first character, you know, if I just give a character who has the same armor value and weapons as I have, I don't need to do anything. Right. It's going to auto save, isn't it? So, you know, my original character can also just let my follower go in and just do it on their own. And I've done a little bit of dabbling on conjuration, so I have kind of mixed up. The further I got in that, you know, as I got to high levels, I started dabbling in the other arts, as we call it. So we started, you know, turning our spell mage into, you know, spell sword into the caster is Esmena was the chief currency within Gauldur. The caster. Oh right, thank you very very much for that, Ghost. Yes, I forgot your name there. Thanks very much for getting that, girl. That's very very interesting. Thank you very much for telling me that. I did not know that. I think, as you know, I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan. So are Bethesda. They are Lord of the Rings fans. Dungeons and Dragons. So it's basically on Starfield. It's Dungeons and Dragons in space. The places that you go are literally dungeons. So that's all they are. I was watching somebody this morning, and he's doing it, and he's a guy that does mods as well. And it's not Nikaroshi or Jag. They do mods, but this is another guy that does mods. He's modded. I think well, he doesn't do all the mods, but he does some mods. He has done some mods, and already they've got a few mods already done for Starfield. He's got one that changes the layout of, you know, the weapons and armor and everything. It's got a slightly different layout. So I was watching him, and he's saying, yeah, it's literally dungeon crawling in space. It's the same kind of thing that we have with Bethesda, isn't it? It's the same old thing. So I presume it's that way. So I kind of took that potion for nothing. I kind of realise that now.
Why did I ever come here?
I'll shut the door. Don't worry. Don't fear for your life. Have I got anything that would raise their, you know, like raise their courage beyond all things? Doesn't I can do anything else, can I? If I do courage, you know, that they won't flee, but you know, if he's injured, I would like him to flee. I can't do that, so I don't think I can really do anything like that. No, because I'm not going to do any of the others. Right, okay, let's save it here. Not the right one. Right, okay, I'm trying to concentrate and do things the right way. Oh, what's out there? Skyrim, okay. Shh. Crouch. On my Xbox, with my Tara main, you know, well, any of the female ones will have the Ciri voice from The Witcher, which is a fantastic RPG. Yes, you can't play that and play it as lots of different characters with different skills, but you could concentrate on magic, or you could concentrate on sword. So you could do you know, slight variations, but that is top draw RPG. It makes the quests in this look like a pantomime. It really is. The quests in that are outstanding. It won the award for the best quest. One of the quests, it's quite a long quest, and all fantastic story stuff. And that won it, you know, Game of the Year. That won the best quest of any kind of, you know, RPG. Why did I click on that? I thought that was something else then. Aurum says, as a high elf, he does not crouch. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, so a bit like the lady then. Really, I shouldn't be crouching either. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to be a little bit more careful. You know, although we're a wild lady, so, well, not wild. Oh, she's not wild. She can, you know, let go or let fly when the action, you know, commends itself to our, you know, I think it's round there, isn't it? Yeah. Now, it's round there, right? So there should be opening here. Isn't this should be open? Hang on, let me just test it out. Or have I gone the wrong way? It's probably getting confused, isn't it? As far as I know, I've got a feeling it is supposed to be to the right there, isn't it? Or maybe I'm getting this wrong. Right, okay, now I'm officially confused. Is it not round? It can't be around there, is it? Is it round there? I think I missed a turn, did I? Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking. That's why I'm going back. Was it round here instead? What did I miss then? I mean, it is telling me to go that way. Right, okay, we're officially lost now. I always thought this was open, but I mean, I may be wrong on that. Well, it's kind of failed us again, hasn't it?
I've got to get out of here.
I mean, it can't be there, can it? Where would that take us to? Oh, it could be in the dungeon. Or it could be going outside.
Oh.
Yes, alright, okay. Okay, it's alright. Well, that was a good move. No, it wasn't. Oh, don't tell me Sean will take me back out again, because if so, I'll... Fear. Sometimes with a rousing shout, I may cause fear to the enemy. That's probably the best bit. Oh. I'll try breaking this lock. Right, it's going to be there. No, in. Oh, it's a depth. Right, I was right. I wasn't thinking. Right, okay, there. Right, let's guess. Right, and then there. Probably a bit more than that. Yep, a bit more than that. There it is. Confident? Right. Apprentice, that should be a piece of cake. There you go. It's a piece of cake. There you go, done. Although, you know, a pure guess. I may have got something of an illusion there. But then again, I may not have... Excuse me, Lydia? Lydia? Right, calm down there, Lydia.
I've got your back.
I have some stuff for you.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
Well, get me a cup of tea if you want. Don't need a giant battle axe. I tell you what, why not use the bow and then I'll get some souls. I have a mace that will get me souls. Why I could use this. I ought to pull that off of there. So that means I could have done a weapon that could because let me use this for a minute because we are running out of them. Right, you can have all the staves. We don't want staves. Let me get rid of all that. Yeah, fill your boots with all this stuff. Let's see, you know, which one might be best for the Lady of Rohan. I mean, I tend to do prices because prices is a good one. You know, we need money to buy houses and all this kind of stuff. So I find that is quite good. Sneaking, you know, we're not. It's not our kind of you know, player, is it? We haven't got a helmet on. I say we put your helmet on. Right, health, skills. I mean, that would be good, I suppose. All the skills. Oh, we haven't got this on. Naughty. I mean, health might be a good one, actually. What are you, health or all skills? Don't all shout at once. I'll tell you what, we'll go for all skills. Right, I'll get when I find it, that is. Bedroll. So I'll be there in a minute. That's right. So give us a chance to have a cup of tea. Sneak in. Don't sneak in. Got a wide choice now. Oh yeah, that's the prices. Alright, we'll leave it at that.
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright. Right, where are we going? Right, let's get the clairvoyance out.
Why did I ever come here?
We don't normally use, you know, a mace. No, that'd be rather silly to use a mace, but because we need some souls, really, you need souls for all of them, really. Otherwise, you haven't got any soul. And I know, there's nothing wrong with a bit of soul. But at least it's the same place. Well, I was just testing that out. We're ending up at the same place, aren't we? It's all because of clairvoyance.
Why did I ever come here?
But don't ask me. It's going back to the same place. Yeah, sorry about this. Yeah, it's not my fault. It's but there's the clairvoyance problem. They're not perfect. You noticed that, have you?
I've got to get out of here.
That's funny. Every time I do that, he says something. It must be like, you know, connected to his mouth in a subtle way. Wish I could knock him over. Since 90% of in here are humanoid, you will need black soldier. Oh, look at that, sneak went up. Well, put it this way, a trial doesn't hurt, does it? That's what I say. Trying may work. Is it points back? Oh, thank God. Right, let's see. Is that? I mean, it's all the way back there. I mean, all right. It might. I mean, that could be the main chamber there. You know, we come in, main chamber, blah and blah. You know, we're on a different height now. By the way, I know nobody's interested to hear that name once again, but Starfield's surface map is the worst map I've ever seen in a game. It is. It's probably because there are so many places that they can put down on a planet that they couldn't, you know, it must be thousands probably, so therefore they didn't have, you know, they couldn't do a map for every single one because it would have been a terrifically long job. So that's my only... Are we heading there or not? So it doesn't look as though that was possible. It's going to go up there and go back round, isn't it? And point through the wall, isn't it? Maybe the wall will magically... right, maybe he's going to, like, you know, knock the wall down. Got to deconstruct... Oh, right. Well...
Must be my imagination.
Huh?
Right, okay, some dots have come up. That's pleasing. I wonder where they're coming from. Anybody got any idea? If we knew where the dots were coming from, it could be here. Anybody know which way to go? There's a closed door between you and the caller. Yeah. But where is it? I got a feeling it should be through there. I got a feeling we're supposed to be going through here. Something came up then.
You cannot even conceive of the power I wield. I'll see you burn.
Yeah, we should be going through there, I do believe, and it hasn't gone through. Yeah, look. I think probably the best thing to do is stop here, Ghost, and we'll come back and do it another time because you know I don't. Otherwise, I got to go to another video and then go through that. I think we'll leave it for now, and then what? I can take the mods off, and maybe that'll do it. Because this is going to take all day, isn't it? Right, is the Gauldur Amulet. So sorry everybody, I'll cut that whole passage out and jump it to say here. So what, we got 3/4 of an hour. Gauldur Amulet, is that going to take a while? If it is, then we could do that one. Or I'll tell you what, first of all, let's return to Sidgar and get whatever we got. Sorry about this, everybody. Thank goes for trying to help me out there, but it's really difficult to follow somebody who's done it with, you know,
clunky two-handed weapons.
Whether it's text or video, to kind of trace it, and then you're seeing me move around, and I'm trying to stay still at times, but
soon I can almost taste it.
Let me just hand a couple of these in. We'll have to call this a not quite so good episode. This one. Yeah, well, there are at least three.
Good to see you. Finally.
3 places there.
What is? Teach them to stop
which
paying me.
Shouldn't be
Here,
blocked off.
You deserve a reward for your service.
And I think that is what the problem is.
Like you.
Is one of
You're
those
not
3
afraid to get your
things
hands
is blocked
dirty.
off. It's very close to where we were. Yeah, there's a lot of chat to read. It's very close to where we were, where we got to that kind of chamber, ritual chamber bit. You know, it's quite close to there. But I think one of those entrances is which is blocked, should be unblocked, and I think that's what the problem is. I won't bother to kill the leader, but do that in the end. The ruins of Arkham, is that going to take a while? Which would take the longest, do you think? Goes if I ask your professional opinion. That one, or that other one I was going to do, or this one. Any idea which would be the shorter? I mean, I would have thought Arkham Sands is going to be a long one, isn't it? So I could go here. Could any of the graphic mods have screwed up Fell? I don't think so, because they are just retextures. Hello, Icarus. Yeah, we got a bit of trouble here. We're in Fellglow Keep, and apparently it's looking like we may have a problem where the door that we're supposed to be going through is not there, or it's blocked off. So we're having to cut short. That's the 3 ghosts you have to fight. I think, well, put it this way, it's going to be better than doing Arkham plans, because that's going to be a long one. We'll do that maybe next time. So, yeah, welcome, Icarus. We've had to stop hitting the books because we seem to be something wrong. I may have to take out the mods again. All this area we haven't been to yet, so that's going to make it difficult, isn't it? I may have to get a thing to mark Arth. So yeah, let's get a thing to mark Arth. Let's get a coach. Let's get a... Where's the sticker gone? Let me go here. Let's go and get a ship to there. A carriage. Yeah, we've got a bit of trouble. We're trying to, you know, I got a map thing which is not very easy to follow. Some of these people who do books, they don't do books that explain it in a simple way. They kind of have all these interconnecting maps, which is with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then A, B, C, D, which doesn't make it easy for people to
I can take you to
get
any
to
of the
where you
old
want to go.
capital. Where do you want to go?
Mark off,
Climb and
please.
back, and we'll be off.
Okay.
Ever been to Markarth?
It's
Some
hard
say
work,
it was
isn't
built by
it?
the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
It's a bit hard for us to I know it's a bit hard to remember our gameplay because, as you say, goes, it's like, these dungeons are very big, Leslie and their wisdom, did fantastic dungeons, and unfortunately they're so fantastic, it's really hard to remember every tiny detail of it because they're all unique. There's no two the same, so that makes it rather difficult for especially when there's like over 400 locations in the game. I think on mine I've got, and I can't find another one at the moment, I've got 407 locations, not including kind of ones that haven't really got anything. Yeah. As I say, they were a little bit generic in Oblivion. I wouldn't say they didn't get flack for it, but they were just like, well, not pre-generated, but they just had a limited set, and they just kind of put them in different sets. So some of them tend to look alike. So this time Skyrim, they decided to make every single one totally handcrafted, which is great. The trouble is, it makes it rather difficult for us to navigate, so I presume it's that. Just there. Through there? No, or it could be up the hill. Use clairvoyance. Yeah, well, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. First of all, let me get rid of the marker. But it seems they could have made, that was the trouble, is the clairvoyance wasn't helping us. It sometimes, I think it was leading us the right way, but it was blocked. I think that's what the problem was. I mean, that's purely a guess, based on complete ignorance. But I think that's what the problem was. Right, let me get the proper way and hope this works. So it's up the hill then. There. Alright, I'm not far out, we're just up the hill. Whoa! So instead of being below it, it was above it. At the start of the thing. Right, okay. Right, let's go into here. Let's end with a little bit of a finish. So I'll cut that section out from where, like, we were starting to get stuck, and I'll just cut it to where we come out of the keep, or we're just about to come out of the keep, and then I'll say that we're, as I go through that door, I will say, I'll click it into this one. So I'll have to. I won't get the PC out. I'll try it on the tablet first, but it's not always easy on the tablet. Hang on, get the clairvoyance going. That's where I came in, yeah.
Huh?
Excuse me. Right, we'll have a go at this one. Right, let me slow down a bit. Right, okay, it's one with the claw. Right, okay. That. Lost Legends should, I presume, refer to this. So I won't read that because I think we wasted enough time. Oh, I'll leave that. Pick up some mushrooms on the way, especially Vistawort. There's the claw. That is the thing. So let this place be forgotten forever. Let it be struck from the rolls of history. Let it never be spoken to by man or mer. Let its very name be lost to the ages. Ye who enter here know this place was sealed at great price. Honour those who perished here. Turn back and leave them to their fate. So this continues on. We've had notes for each one. So 3 Gauldur brothers, isn't it? Is it brothers? I think they're brothers. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Right, so we got get through there. And now I've forgotten what it was. Is it sapphire? I can't remember now. Sorry, I didn't notice it when I picked up. What a dodo. It wasn't emerald. Ivory. Was it ivory? We'll soon know by looking at the yeah, if they match these kinds. Emerald. Thank you, Ghost. I didn't think it was emerald. I couldn't remember seeing green. Right, bear, fish, snake. Bear, fish, snake. It is Ghost. I didn't think it was green. I thought it was like more white. But apparently it is the correct one. So that was you said it right, Ghost, the first time. Wow, we're going through a lot of these. This disappears into the blackness, which we should call the void. Right, there's a second one. Right, okay, so the second one is a different one. Right, okay. So it could be we picked up the second one. I don't know. It's either ivory. It could be that actually, because there is a you know, like a dragon thing there. An eagle and an eagle. Well, look at it. Eagle, dragon. Please don't this is wrong. Eagle, doing a bit of luck. All the twos. This is a 222. Oh, I've gone too far on that one. Come on, work. Yes. Okay. Lucky guess. Thanks, Ghost, for taking that time out to try and help me there. But yeah, it's very difficult to follow you know, somebody else's video or whatever it is. It does make it darn hard, doesn't it? And it's hard to kind of sit and wait. I try to kind of wait when I can, but it's a little bit tricky because of this stupid lag, isn't it? It's a real pain just having the lag in the thing. I think if I was on PC, you know, you can do things like, you know, delay the lag or something, you know. I mean, it should work anyway. Right, okay. Right, let's get the weapons out. Just fell down. That's a great start, isn't it? Is this where we have the fight, is it? Which it is, isn't it? We go down here, we do that, and get, yeah, this is where we have the fight. Okay then. We got to put the 3 there, is it? Or we got to put one of them there? Right, okay, stand by. Lady Eowyn at the ready. Poison won't work. So we could use Dawnbreaker here. Hi Harry. Harry. Nothing will happen until you put pieces on the stand. Yeah, okay, I've just done that now. Good, thank you. Really appreciate you trying to help me there. It's always a bit difficult when there's a lot of lag, isn't it, to piece it all together. Now what have I got to do now? It says activate it. Oh, have I got to put the other ones on? Ah, that's it. Okay, I'm thinking now. Right, okay, then it all starts. Thankfully, we don't get all at once. Oh no, looks like we get him. The Fiend from Glastonbury. Oh no, we do get a few. Right, well, Lady Rohan is going to go away from the main guy and go for the minions because they can be a bit of a pain. Off with his head. Dawnbreaker strikes. Thank you, Meridia. Mikhail! Sorry. Mikhail! Your time has come. Watch Lydia. Critical strike. Get back, you foul creature, and especially you. Right up the couplers there. Sorry if I'm shouting. Take this, Mr. Mikhail. Take that with some rapid blows and a smeared smash to smash off. Is that a thing? A smelled? I know what you're saying. Don't. He's still alive! Please don't die, Eowyn. Please hang on for your dearest life. Wow, it's after a time of inactivity, it's really, what's he throwing? Frost. Sorry. Well, you know, I'm trying to play a role, but you know, there's excitement, and we've had dismalness for a little while, so I thought we'd inject a bit of pace to it. I regret that now. Oh, hang on, didn't give me health. What's health like? I thought I'd inject a little bit of grit. The Draugr is the shouter. Right, okay. Thank you, Ghost. I forgot your name then. Wherefore art thou? Sorry if I'll move the mic away a little bit. Right, yeah, put all on that way. Right, okay, let's take them nibbit by nibbit. That got rid of you. That's the way to do it. Right up the coordinates. Right into my trap, you fell for that! I can deflect those! Up yours, something! They don't call me the dancing lady for nothing! Oh, you got me there. I have moved the mic away a little bit. Up yours, mate. She can let loose with the language as well. Wow, she didn't lose much. Right, they're dancing about all over the place. Get back! Foul beast from Sickerness! No! We will not die on this day, for thou art... Fall down, man. Stop going in the third person. Get back, Mikhail Flackerson! Turn the volume down, dude. Turn the volume down. And you, Sickerness Flackerson! Sidgis, sorry, Sidgis. Sorry about that. Take that. Oh, it's still going. Don't worry, we got it! Get back! But Tommy had a bit of gritty action, or graction as I like to call it. Look at that! Didn't even see me coming. Nobody sees the lady when she jumps. Don't just sit there, Lydia. Help out! How is my health? Right, okay, I got an idea. Oh, drip feed. Moved at the final moment. Right, the Lady Eowyn comes in from above, striketh forth, and slowly weakening thee in first person. Having these little gaps in between now. You fell into my trap. Sorry, I fell into his trap. You deliberately did that, didn't you? While I wasn't looking. Yeah, every time I take a blow, they kind of nod off, don't they? Are they all gone yet? Oh, I still want to. The lady, strike it! Her shield at the ready, trying to bash him, but he didn't seem to be wanting to be bashed, yeah? Yeah, about time me had a bash. Take that! Right. After a period of frustration and inactivity, we're getting it all now. Yeah, same to you. Right, back, you ghostly fifth chamber of secrets. Back, Yarrick. Oh, Yarrick. Mom. Trappeth. Oh, God, we came right for me. Oh, no, we don't want him. Take that vicious blow, you! Finished? Alright, I'll get you in a minute. Alright, next wave. Right, where are they going to appear? Is that it? Right, okay, that's it. I mean, I never saw any of them get to 0 health, did you? Lidis does not... Get there in a minute. Hang on, I haven't got me, my stream up. Would you in a second? I did expect to go from like complete calm and boredom to like mass panicky. Go to the altar. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. Like, each time I thought they died because the 3 appeared, so I thought, oh, that's when the 3 appeared. They, you know, they're fizzled, but like they kept on going. So I was a little bit, you know, watered down. Right, I'll go to the altar in a minute, Ghost. I'm going to pick up all the loot because it's you know, this isn't a loot and shoot. This is a you know, a loot and loot. There's no loot boxes in this game. Alright, there's stuff to buy, but you know, that's DLC at reasonable prices. It's all going to change in Starfield, isn't it? I won't get that now. It'll be apparently they're going to do like 10 years of updates. Kind of worries you, doesn't it? 10 years of having to buy stuff, probably. They all seem to be going down that same route, don't they? And then when they you know, nobody you know, when nobody's playing games anymore because it becomes a loot fest, and they all give up, then all the rich people will leave. That fund all these corporations, they buzz off and do something else, like I don't know, the Ministry of Defence, and you know, gaming to go back to how it used to be. Full games done in better quality for a reasonable price. I will look forward to that day, but I'll probably sadly never see it. I know our games just die like it did in the kind of 90s, I think. Late 80s, gaming just died until the PS2 and PS1 and PS2 came out. That was when, although PC never died in that whole occasion. Right, there we go. Well, that was quite exciting, wasn't it? So that's it. Right, okay. Is there anything I need to pick up? Sorry about that, it led into a whole rant about... Yeah. Well, you know, the Lady of Rohan knows how to fight. Goes, you know, when the chips are down, you know, we like a piece of fish with it. That's the only silly joke I'm going to say today. Wasn't awful. Wasn't great, but, you know, wasn't awful. I think you can land me one joke. Right, okay, I've got to find a way out. There should be some quick way out. The easiest way is look on a map. Which is, right, it's there. Okay, so we turn right. And we move on through there. And then turn right or left. Now we go straight on. It's a locked door, a locked passageway. There it is. It's open now. Ready for the loot. It would have been nice if Starfield was in a medieval setting, wouldn't it? But that'd be the Elder Scrolls 6, probably. Well, we got to wait for that to happen, which would be like never. Right, oh, is that it? I thought I was going to lead out. Oh, I mean, there's something there. There's got to be a quick way out somewhere, like a locked door that was locked is now unlocked. It's probably beyond this last section, isn't it? Or it could be up there. Or it could be up there. So it's up there. Well, let's do a quest, and it will lead us out, won't it? I don't know. Let's do that one. You know, we're hedging our bets to make it go wrong, aren't we? Trusting. I mean, it works a lot of the time, doesn't it? Just now and again. There's no quick exit. I think there is once we get through this section into the next section, or I'm a Chinese duck. Quack. Back to my said quack. Just remind people of the old days when I used to, you know, be funny. And I was allowed to be funny. Apparently Lydia's right in front of me.
I've got your back.
Who would have believed that?
Let's get going.
Well, it does give us a chance, since we've got 20 minutes to pick mushrooms. I say let's pick mushrooms. What a nice way to finish. We could do with a torch at some point. Oh dear, we're out of torches. Good job I took the that lighting mod off, wasn't it? Doing it on 360 there, on persevering with it. I'm kind of getting used to it, but I think for streaming it's not quite so good. But for me, old sharp-eyed me, you know, I don't believe that. You know, with the old wobbly eyes, you know, I can somehow craft my way through it. Well, it's not very, wasn't very well done then, was it? Right, it's one of the smaller ones then. I always forget which one is, you know, the right or the left. You push down is the view one. I always seem to get confused with that. But anyway, there's a lot of places around this area. Well, I'm frightened to death to explore them because I've got to find a legendary white file. Right, we've got a quarter of an hour. I say we do one of these small ones, like kill a bandit. We'll do that next week. Not bandit, the other one. Maybe I'll take all the mods off and it'll work. Let's do that one. I like fish. Let's go there. I won't bother to drop the stuff off. I'll leave that. Oh, it's getting warm. God, what with the heat and the natives? Whew, it's terrible. Right.
You tried mercenary work?
No.
Might suit you.
There's a rift here in
Right,
Skyrim.
what I've got to do? I've got a fisher.
Magic.
Right, I've got to trade the garnet from Olfina, Grimming.
For the passing of
Right,
time, naked
right,
right.
okay, this should be easy. Have I got anything to help in that process? Yeah, always craft something for everything. So what old Greydolf did on his first play, he crafted something for every single thing. You know, he's got like, you know, 200% for pickpocketing or something. Not with the eye. Yeah, I know that. I'm just giving you an illusion that I'm just wandering about. You know, but sneaking rather suspiciously. Hoping she doesn't notice. Looks like we haven't got anything in that department. But let's, sorry, I've nodding off here. So bored and nodding off. Never can tell with a follower if they see you or not. Yeah, sometimes it's like the follower sees you. So, I mean, sometimes it's like, you know, they're just looking very slightly, you know, it's like they're, instead of pointing, you're behind, and they move like that, like look in that direction, and it's like, oh hang on, the eye might just pop up. Let me see if I've got anything to enchant the fish out of her pocket. So I do believe it's called Pickpocket. It's all great of me. Pull things out of anything. He's got everything high level. I don't think I've got somewhat for everything because we haven't got round to it yet. That's why I park a follower to. Well, good point. Trouble is, I'll forget where I put her.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you, and maybe even fear you.
Oh, they fear me. Although not when the quest goes wrong. Shh, don't say anything. Just waiting for an opportunity. Maybe a nighttime opportunity would be good. She's on the daily routine. Will they have daily routines? Oh no, the chicken saw me. Right, I think it's broad daylight. Right, I'll tell you what, let's wait. Let's wait until, say, 12 hours later. Although it is? Yeah, 12 hours. Let's wait 12 hours when she's in her bed. Hopefully. And we'll see if we can lift that fish out of her pocket. Because it is a fishing quest. Right, okay, it's getting dark now. Right, okay, hopefully he
Damn
will not
those
see.
grey mains to oblivion. They
I've got a
want
chance
map
now,
the
it's
storm
getting dark.
folks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Better get her now.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong.
Bed or the
And
bar. Right, okay, well she's still up at 1 o'clock at night. Right, oh wait, right now she's teleported. Right, all of a sudden she was on the way there. So that 1 hour she got from there to her bed. And now we can just lift it without any problem. We'll tell Lydia to stay outside, please if you don't mind, and remind me to pick her up again. I'm always having to pick her up. Keep falling down. For a drink.
Well met, kinsman.
Hail and well met. By the way, I did see this in Starfield, a little bit of like, oh, I just pushing past, and they did push me slightly, not as much as normal Ghost, but there was a little bit of pushing, just a small amount.
Waste.
What
Might be able
happened?
to do it here. Oh, apparently somebody died. I'll tell you what, let me drag this further up the stream.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these
The
days?
boyfriend is following. Oh yeah.
Is obsessed with death.
I'll tell you what, let's do it right up here. Let's see if they'll come up here and look at the cultist. I thought they were then, that was Lydia. Right, okay, where's she going? Do you realise it's 2 o'clock in the morning? Don't freak out on me, Lydia. She does that sometimes, she freaks out a bit. She starts doing her exercises. Right, we'll just go around here. Into her bedroom. Well, not a bedroom. Well, in a bedroom. And hope the cops don't walk past. Or as you like to say in the States, the fuzz. Why do they call them the fuzz, Ghost? That's always...
Yes, my Thane?
Wait there.
Okay, got it.
Because the sound of you going...
Anything else?
There's your footsteps. Yeah, just wait there, okay? I want to make this a nice, simple fishing job. Don't you slow me down. Who what? What do you mean who what, Ghost? Get the riffraff out. Like that. 39% chance to steal. That's going to be a bit difficult, isn't it, if we've got nothing to assist us in this fishy progress. It could be like 3 or 4 attempts with quick saving. Did anybody notice I had anything to pickpocketing? Remind me to do a pickpocketing one. Although a lady wouldn't normally do that, but you said something about something being castled, something? I can't remember now, Ghost. Gone out of me brain. I think I was thinking about Starfield or something. Yeah, it was something stupid, something not to worry about, Ghost. Because I know I was thinking of saying I might do a Starfield video with a mic. Right, let's try it. Right. Okay, we did it. But nobody been. I mean, not a lot of people are seeing it. I mean, to be honest, I've done the Starfield ones. I put them up. There's not a lot of people seeing it. Only one of them got any kind of views, and that was the second one where they were scanning, and looking around for resources, which you would have thought would be the boring one. But apparently, a lot of people are scientists.
Word is Elenwen's fury.
The TG job is usually better percentage than that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
One of the guests went someplace.
Hang on, I forgot to pick up Lydia. Where did we come from? Right, there. Oh, hang on, I went in without creeping. Lydia. I forgot you.
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Well, at least there's no shouting anymore. That's the good part. Right, we've got 10 minutes. I say we got 10 minutes. Well, we could return it to Delvin. That's perfect. Hang on. I need to go to the Thieves Guild. Right, okay, 10 minutes, go to Thieves Guild. I think it'll all be over. Please, if I've missed a text, I said something about something being called something. Joe, I've got no idea. I'm like that, I do say, go to say something and something distracts me. Like Olfina, whatever her name is, turning up, and then it completely froze me.
Hey, let's talk a sec.
What do you want to talk about?
Hey! I want to talk to you. Now.
Why?
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
Is that what you would have thought? But not for you.
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life.
Why you stay with them
all
then?
The food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
Why did you join here? What happened?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children.
Oh yeah?
Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
Oh, that's very bad. You never had to do that before.
We usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived.
Well,
I suppose they moved on just like I did.
Well, thank you for that.
Pleasure.
The moral of the story is, don't join bandits.
You made it. Good to see you, my friend.
In fiction
I'll
or
never
in
forget
real
how
life.
you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs.
Because that's the kind of thing that can happen. Don't join a bandit. Be good and true, like Lady Eowyn, who just lifted something out of somebody's pocket. But you know, that's just something trivial. Well, it may be trivial to you, but right.
All right, Delvin.
See that little twitch there?
What gives with that case of Shadow Banish you sold me?
What do you mean? That water
There's no
tastes finer
twitching
than
in
anything
Starfield.
Shirley
It's all
brothers ever
smooth.
made.
It's all been smoothed out.
Sure, it tastes great.
It's like
Only one problem.
that now.
You said it can make the darkness as clear as
And it's
day
not
when
that.
you drink it. Guess what?
You know,
It doesn't.
Everything's
Am I
smoothed out. It's all
responsible
smooth. It's
if
super
the vintage
smooth.
was off on that case? Sorry,
Everything's smooth.
You know the rules, Mickle. No.
And the
face.
facial animations are like, you know, they're like, oh,
Hey, Todd.
you know,
you
what
should-
is going on? I know they're really
He's a
like
good guy.
slightly more emphasised now
Oh, listen.
than they were instead of the,
Everyone knows
you know,
about
oh,
you,
I am just
Brynjolf.
going to the toilet
Well,
now.
everyone's
Now
wrong.
it's, oh,
Now, why
I'm
don't
going
you
to
just
the,
shut up
you know,
about
it's like that now. Although I shouldn't have talked about a toilet. That was just throwing you a red herring.
Something troubling you?
Delvin, I managed to get that item.
You're back.
I've completed the fishing job. Do I get a rod?
Here's your share.
Cheap
Well
job.
done.
Can you train me to sneak? I'm
Stick
very
with
useless
me,
at it.
and they'll never even know you're there.
I haven't got any money. I tell you, I have got some money. I've probably got a load of gear to sell. Maybe I'll sell that. I had a lovely few days off. Playing a little bit of Starfield. I didn't play it every day. We had family around yesterday, so I didn't play all yesterday. So I only played it a couple of days. You know, I'm not insane. Right, thank you for that. It gives me a level up. Thank you, Delvin.
The only way this guild's going to continue to grow is by taking extra work.
Would it be better to stretch yourselves a little bit? That'll help you to grow a little bit better.
You need to
It's
tell
a
your
cheap
boys
joke.
to play
Thank you
nice,
very much.
Delvin.
Right. So I'll take all the mods off. I'll quit the game, restart the console, and see if it will open the doorway, and then I'll stop at that doorway ready for next week. At skill level 50, all skill training will cost a bit more. Yes, I do know that, Ghost. I do know that it gradually, per level, it gradually goes up. It starts off at like 200 and something, and it gradually works its way up into the, into the 1,000. So yeah, I know all that stuff. Playing it 12 years, so I've got a pretty good handle on that. Some things I don't forget. The basic things I don't forget. Just the rest I can't gain access to. I'll leave it a little bit longer to Skyrim Temple because we recently did it. Maybe Gulum-Ei we could do next, but it'll probably be that and that. So I'll try and get that to fix. I suppose the moral of the story is don't play with mods. But I mean, mods are good, aren't they? But they do give that warning. I could also follow you, Ghost, into the Ratway. Do you go in there very often? This is like a little side joke between you and me and a couple of sandwiches. Right, I think that will do. We haven't got time to do. Have we got time to do Ironback Hideout? I mean, is that very big? Oh no, although it leads into an underneath bit, doesn't it? No, we'll leave that then. We'll leave that. We'll leave that as the end of next week. Alright, so we'll leave that. So next week we'll be doing these two. We'll probably have to just go and kill it, or you need to find the mod that is messing up your game. Well, the only thing I could think of is the AI one. So I took those out when I was trying to fix the other one. But the thing is, I mean, I've got ones that are better textures in like Whiterun, all those kind of places. It's doing more textures than anything. The only thing that changes the game in any way is the kind of kill cams, the more kill cams. So it's stuff like that generally, or merchants have more money, or your followers are protected. So I don't usually do things that will change AI, as in, because the AI ones don't change the main people in the game. They tend to change, the normal people around the town. They might have like schedules where they, better schedules or something, or things like that. So they don't tend to do it on the main quests, the AI things. So they tend to be follower AI, stuff like that. And to me, that will be a graphic mod or texture mod that puts something near the area. It could be, but I didn't. That didn't look as though it had any difference on it in Fellglow Keep, because it doesn't do everything. It concentrates mostly on the main cities. So it's going to be like Solitude. It's going to be the main cities and towns like Riverwood and all that lot. They don't really do the forts unless you get like a mod which does all the forts, but they tend to be textures. And maybe add a couple of flags or something. So I haven't got anything that does forts or statues or caves or anything like that. I've only got one. I've only got stuff that does things in towns and villages. Really, it's just texture stuff. So it shouldn't. I mean, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Got 5 minutes. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Anything that might be causing a problem. It looked to me in Fellglow as though it was exactly the same as it is normal. Or you relied too much on clairvoyance and just did not. Well, it did lead us wrong once and then it led us back again. Right. Now the only things I've got, these are the things that are supposed to fix the bugs. Now, obviously this fixes bugs, but the thing is, I find it still doesn't fix up the main bugs that tend to break often. So this is just lively graphics, so it just alters the colours and things, it's like the EMB. This is Wizard in Wands, because I was going to do a Harry Potter thing, just for a joke. Ancient Land is just putting little structures on, as you're walking along the roads there might be little structures, ruins and things. So these are just trees. So these are interiors of, say, those main places. So as you can see, there are no castles or anything like that. This is one that just does rocks and things. Okay, this one does the dungeons, so they just do the textures, so they don't change the inside, they just do textures. Alright, so it's just a textures series. Alright, so they're purely increasing the textures. Again, with that one, that JK All-in-One, that's also a I think that's one that just adds things to the little villages and towns, like flags or a tree or something, or an extra carts and things, or a little bench. But none of those relate to forts, the normal things. They're usually just places, like towns and villages. Those are just volumetric shallows. That's water, that's weather, that's the rain, that caves. Caves of Morrowind is a place you can go, which is a new area in the game, and they always put those in a different area than all the other locations. And these are just add-ons to the towns, so that there's an extra bit of market there or something. Bannered Mare upgrade, that just changes the inside of that house. That's just a house. That's just a house, and that is just a place you can visit. That's the standing stones. That's the world map. And then we've got a few followers. I don't know why I put Aragorn on, to be honest. So these are just a few followers. I don't know why I got so many, to be honest. And then we got better presets, so it just makes them look better. And Lords and additional choices of faces. And then Lord of the Rings weapons, cloaks. That is where it just swaps it to the Creation Club one, just a bit of variation. That's a ancient farmer armor, armored robes. So they're not really anything to do with places. They're mostly, dragons, better bags, kill moves, sound things, summoning spells, no ash necromancy, although I still see it. Big jump, better loot. So they're not really anything that changes things like castles or shrines or anything like that. I've only got, I may have one thing on the Xbox. I tend to just go for improving the fidelity of the game, and that's the only two mods here which are doing any kind of AI, and that's purely for guards, and that one is purely for not the main people. So these are just off, their mission conversations are the same, they just change the other conversation, you know, the idle chatter between them, so it just gives them more things. Yeah, that just puts some additional things like, you know, it might be a broken arch on the side of the road, or, you know, a pile of rubble of an archway. So it just puts in additional little features along the roads, just to make going along the roads and across the land, just making it a little bit more interesting. So so as you're going along the roads and places, you'll see like little statues and things and broken things all over the place. So he's got a few new objects to some, you know, there's a few objects only on one location, and then they move some objects a little bit for better compatibility. And this is all outside, not inside the buildings. This is outside, you know, as you're walking around. And then remove one object for better compatibility. So it's just moving objects that are outside the game, which are just things like, you know, like
the well last night.
They ain't my boys.
Yeah,
I look like the leading
from what I can see of it, I couldn't see anything
It's
different.
one
It
thing to say you've got
looks exactly the same to me.
Someone pulls a dagger.
It's another to
I know my memory is fragile, but I couldn't see anything that looked different about Fellglow, because I've been to Fellglow a few times now, and we've done it with, you know, with our other characters as well, and I couldn't see any real difference. What's this?
I can't believe Gulum-Ei's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail
So,
with both hands.
It's what we could be
Don't
doing
get me
next
wrong.
week.
He could scam a beggar out of his last septim.
A septim, that's
He's
it.
no mastermind.
A septim is for, like, you know, imperial parts of Tamriel. Think he'll give us his
Trouble?
trouble?
He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
Right, okay, so this is probably what we'll do next week. So how do I get
You're
him
going
to
to
talk?
have to buy him off.
Buy him off.
It's the
right.
only
Well,
way
we know
to
how
get
do
his
this one,
attention.
don't we?
If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gulum-Ei, he's
Yeah, I
in
know.
way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as
Give him
leverage.
his head, wouldn't he? Bribe him. Betrayal or not, should we let him live or should we kill him? I mean, is he a good guy or a bad guy? You know, a lady is, you know, tends to stray towards the good side. We could, if he betrayed, I think we ought to kill him. What would the lady do in this situation? And persuade checks. Should we kill him or should we keep him alive? Just like one answer. I'll tell you what, we'll ponder that over the weekend, yeah, and then give me an idea
Good luck
next
in
week.
solitude. Keep going.
I'll save it right here.
I alive.
In fact, I'll do a hard save here because I'm going to take the mods off. No kill. All right, no kill. All right. You do realise, Ghost, you just made a decision. Now, I'm not monkeying around. But yeah, I do believe you've actually come up with a suggestion for me. Which I'm a little bit shocked. I mean, sorry, I'm being silly now. Yeah, sorry, I'm just being a bit silly. I'm not taking a mickey, honestly. Bryn tells you why you were saving. Oh, hang on. Oh, what? I'll tell you what, I'll do the level up. No, I won't. I'll do it now. What do you think we should do? Health? I'll tell you what, let's do some health. Right, okay, can we do anything more on block? 54. I very much doubt if we can do anything on block on 54. It'll be around the 60s and 70s now. Yeah. Yeah, we can't do anything on block. So it's really, well, we could do heavy armour, because we tend to be on heavy armour, don't we? We could do smithing, which is probably why I'm, you know, I can't do much. So that will do Elven. Those will be the advanced ones, so that'd probably be the wolf armour. So really we've all got that tree really, but let me have a look at the potions. I think potions was sadly lacking in. No, we're not. Oh, we've only got one on there, so I'll tell you what, we've got poisons and, you know, benefactor, but we haven't got second level, 40% stronger. So that kind of, you know, almost double it. So we got some decent potions, potions. That's probably a good idea, isn't it? Because there's probably nothing else we, you know, I won't do sneak. See, I don't know why I did light armor. Maybe we could switch. I'll tell you what, I'll switch to light armor. One-handed we could do. So I'll get there in a minute. Won't do that. So we could do one more on that. And we could do one more on that. What's this one down here? No, that one. Oh, that's up there, right, okay. I don't usually do that one. I'll tell you what, let's do Bladesman. You know, if we're going to do damage, we can't really do the blocking. But I'll tell you what, we'll start blocking from now on. We'll start holding it up and taking a few blows. But let's at least be able to kill people, and then I'll worry about, you know, alchemy next time. If I think of it, right. Let me just look at this quest a minute. To what he said. Optional, speak to Brynjolf. Right, speak to Brynjolf.
Gulum-Ei's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands.
Couldn't he?
Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim.
He has got.
He's no mastermind.
Well, think he'll give me trouble?
He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met.
Well, I think we've
you have your work cut out for you.
So I don't
You're going to have
to
to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If
right,
that fails, follow him and see what he's up to.
All right.
If I know Gulum-Ei, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
All right. Well, I'll let him live. All right.
I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gulum-Ei's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Yeah, it's probably his tail. I thought it was quite funny. Right, how is he an asset to the guild?
Gulum-Ei works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
Right, okay. Well, if I do get information, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer.
Alright, okay.
Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gulum-Ei's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
And thank you for saying you'll be here to the end. Right, do you think he'll get me trouble?
There are thieves, and then there is Gulum-Ei. No honor, no code at all.
What's the cat?
Shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him.
That seems reasonable.
He's quite crafty.
Right, okay. There. Who are these? And you know, I'm new to Skyrim. You know, who is?
A mercantile group.
Oh, Argonian. That's it. Oh yeah.
All over
of course, yeah.
They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources. So don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
Who's the lizard? You haven't got feathers.
Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gulum-Ei alive.
Well, thanks for pointing out that he was a lizard, but you know, kind of messed up there. So we'll see what they got in here. It's usually mead, isn't it? Right, okay. Right, well, we'll do that next week. I'll take the mods off now. Right, I won't take all. Well, I will take all of them off. All right. It seemed to work last time. See, I've done a separate save plus a quick save. So, because I'll do a quick save now. All right. I'll get these because he's good for poisons, aren't they? Well, one of them is. I mean, I know they're purple, and if they're purple, that's a good sign that they're poisonous. I mean, is that true? I don't know. So I'll take a few. Anyway, I think that'll do. Thank you all for watching there. Sorry that I thought I'd do a couple of jokes at the end. You know, the lady, kind of relaxing a bit. The guards are with the are with the Empire, so no killing of the guard unless absolutely necessary. You mean to say I got to do that whole thing next week without killing the guards? Please, then, you know, when I go in to follow them into the East India Company, or African or whatever it is, I'm not supposed to kill it. I'm not. Well, I've got a little bit of sneak, but we're not exactly a sneaky character. I mean, we could attempt it. No, oh right, no, all right, okay, we won't do a follower then. Right, that's number one. Yeah, we got 50 something, but we haven't really put anything in sneak. So I got a feeling we are not going to get anywhere, sneak wise. So we may have to kill them, or I could just run, talk to him. Calm do like, you know, do like a rousing speech of calmness, and off screen make some sneak potions. What a tremendously good idea that was. Okay, that's a fantastic suggestion, Ghost. Thank you very much for that one. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna go through a whole potion tutorial because, you know, I'm probably, you know, I'll probably be embarrassed. I will one of these days. We will kind of do that. Or invisibility, right? Okay. I'll get my book out of invisibility and whatever, and we'll do that. Right. This is one with a weird kind of. Oh, we haven't got a house there. It's there. Good job you told me that, Ghost. Right. So thank you. I thank you all very much for coming in today. Been nice and serious. Nobody's interested in Starfield. I mean, I'm putting them up. Nobody gives a monkeys. So I say, well, let's not bother, and I'll just play it myself. Thank you all for watching today. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ghost, for sticking all the way through there and putting up with me and trying to help me out there. Let's pause that. Let's pause that. On second thoughts. On second thoughts. I'm not gonna pause that. I could do with some dragon souls. We just gotta weed him down to our level. Right. Oh, Lydia, if you can bring him down, please. We need some dragon souls.
That your best?
I'm gonna hide under here. Right, come down. I'll tell you what, I'll try unrelenting force on him. Yeah, as you know, we can shout pretty loud. Yeah, that's him. Got him in now. Can I possibly get a blow on him? Right, a dragon to finish off. A dragon coming in at my home? How dare they? Well, at least we get some help. Kill him, Lydia! Don't kill the that guy. Oh Christ, we should be going in for the kill here. Right, keep away from my friends! Right, we'll do some quick blows. He's very good at a quick blowing. Oh, look at this! Her skill with the blade is unmatched only by her shield. Yeah, let's do some better poisons. Right, 35. Oh no, that's resisting. Damage ones are at the top. Right. I won't take that. Right, let's see. We need something good. We haven't really got anything good. But we will have mine next week because... Hang on, I did have a good poison somewhere. There it's potent. Right, okay, we'll try a potent one. There, out of that. Take that! That's what we were saying, Rohan. We're very, very kind of English, you know. We're kind of, oh, take that! See, we knew it'd do with all this, and we got a thing for blocking. That might come in handy. Right, thank you very much. Because we stood outside my home for another week. No alchemy perks, bad potion making. Well, why didn't you tell me to put it in I did do an alchemy. Oh, I didn't. All right, I didn't do it. Don't worry, I will craft. Wait a minute now, Ghost. I have some things for. That's from Vine, that is. I do have some things for potions. All right, they're pretty miserable because they're not high level. Right, okay, good. Thank you very much. You know, I've got that, which is 12. I mean, it's better than nothing. You know, I got a sneaking one. Oh dear, so I've only got that. Oh, I'll have to make a ring and a thingy for the potion then. Looks like I haven't done the potion ones. Because it's one I had. But I've got smithing ones at least. I'll try smithing up. And just see if I thought I had 12% is about one or yeah. I know it's not a lot, but if we get all four, you know, it's a little bit, and it all adds up, doesn't it? You know, it's like 25%, 30, 40%. You know, so it's something. Try and bluff my way out of it. Right, so I just got. It looks like I've got to do a ring or whatever, or glove. I got a glove. I got a circlet. So the only thing I need now is. I'm trying to remember this. I'll probably forget. Yeah. Oh yeah. And, right. Okay. So I'll do that. While I'm eating my tea, I'll go around and get a few potions and things. In fact, I'll probably do anything. Just get these things that tend to fly through buildings. They increase the potions. Right. Okay. Right. Thank you very much, everybody, today for thing. I'll try and cut out that whole section where we're just wondering about, you know, what the hell we're doing and we don't know where the game is broken. So I'll kind of cut a nice slice out of that for you. All right. So thank very much, Ghost57. Thank you very much, Ghost, today for helping me out on that. I know we had a little bit of a difficult time. Difficult to watch me when I'm moving around, and because of the lag. So, but we both tried, and I got a feeling there's just a door missing, or a brickwork in the way. So thank you to Jeffrey Giordano as well, to Jag Gaming, to Skyrim Modder, to Kyle, Icarus, and Hari as well. Thank you all those people coming in today. I just checked, there's nobody else. Just want to make sure. I don't know. I do. You know, I will miss the tech. So if I can catch the bulk of it, you know, it won't be too bad. Looks like I've got everybody there, Ghost. All right, thank you very much for coming in. There's just too much distance. Yeah. They need better satellites. They need better satellites that do things at higher speed. You know, in this country, you know, we've got sad internet, same as every other country. So I don't know why they sell it to us at exorbitant prices, but there you go. What can we do? Thank you all for watching today. I'll see you all next time. Starfield, I'll just do a bit here and there because obviously, you know, I'm not getting massive views on it, and probably because it's not live, and I can't do it live, I'm only on Twitch. So I won't really bother too much about Starfield if nobody's interested. If you do want it, just give me a shout or leave a comment. Thank you very much. I'll see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed Skyrim today, and I'll trim it down. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody, and guess what? I'll see you later. Sorry about the silly glasses at the start. I thought I'd allow a little bit of silliness at the beginning and end. Thank you. I'll see you next week. I'll see you on Tuesday with Saruman. Bye for now. Bye. Whew. That's it, that's all I'm going to say. Just whoof. That was a good fight at the end with the dragon. At least that was something.